Most of us, while taking a medicine, we take it confidently and are assured of its efficacy and safety. This confidence comes from the trust that the pharma companies would have put so much of effort to make them safe and effective. If we look broadly at the life cycle of a drug, it starts with the discovery process, goes through multiple phases of clinical trials before they are approved for marketing and available to the patients. The clinical trials have a small number of subjects compared to the real world. While the clinical trial phases are good to find out the efficacy of the drug, the safety aspects are collected throughout the life till the drug is in the market. With compulsion to make the drugs increasingly effective and safer, the companies are searching for answers to a few questions. Can the side effects, especially the new ones, be predicted? Is there a way to find out possible rare side effects even before it is onset? Or are there some patterns that can prove helpful to the drug discovery process itself? Machine learning comes into the picture here. Let us see what machine learning is and how it works to find the answers from the data. So, what is machine learning? Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence and computer science that focuses on the use of data and algorithms to imitate the way humans learn, gradually improving its accuracy. Post learning, it can be applied on the real time data to find the answers on safety aspects of the drug. Machines can learn from data where data is labeled or even without it. Machine learning can be the backbone of a variety of applications like natural language processing, recommendation engines, text mining, medical diagnosis, etc. Every industry will have different problem statements, and accordingly, the applications may vary as well. Some of the benefits of machine learning are: it has the capacity to process larger amount of data fast enough and accurately. It can find trends and patterns that are not detectable by humans. It aids in fact based decision making. In our daily life, we see, say for example, the food app recommending us based on our previous orders, or the taxi service app is customizing your travel plan based on the past booking. Now we understand what machine learning is. Let's learn how it works. We know that there is data everywhere. In drug safety, you have data related to the adverse events and the drugs. For the machines to learn, first the data is divided into training and testing data. Machine learning algorithms work on the training data to build a model. Generally, a rule like 80-20 is to be applied to divide the data into trained data and test data. Once the model is built using the training data, it is tested on the test data. This testing determines the accuracy, efficiency of the model. If the model does not produce promising results, it must be tweaked to improve further. The model's success depends on many factors, including the data quality, chosen training data, and the business problem in hand. After a few iterations, once the model produces satisfactory results, it can be deployed for production use. Once deployed, does it mean that it's the final model? No. Based on new data, added business requirements, the model goes through changes, enhancements, and improvements. I hope you are finding this topic interesting. The next section is the core of the machine learning. It's about the algorithms. Algorithms help to produce a machine learning model based on the available data. Let us look at various machine learning algorithms available. First, it is divided based on the types of learning. Supervised learning. In supervised learning, there is labeled data available for the machines to learn from. For example, if the shape has three sides, it is labeled as a triangle, or if the shape has four equal sizes, it is a square. Unsupervised learning is the one where there is no data labeling available. The algorithm finds patterns within the data and then forms a cluster or group or something unique about that group. Supervised learning is further classified into two types: classification and regression. Classification is the one where the outcome is categorical. As per our earlier example, is it a triangle or a square? Or the problem statement can be differentiate between a sedan or a hatchback car. Based on some of the features, it predicts the category. Regression is when there are dependent and independent variables. For example, the pricing of a house. The price of the house can go up and down based on many other factors. Say, for example, industrial growth in the area, or say high crime rate that will bring the rate of the house down. So, this is an example of regression. Under unsupervised category, there are two types of algorithms: clustering and dimensionality reduction. Under clustering category, the training data is neither labeled nor categorized. The machine finds the cluster of data based on some characteristics within the dataset. This is applicable in areas like medicines, astronomy, market segmentation. The second one is dimensionality reduction. It is the process of reducing the number of features or dimensions in a dataset in order to reduce the complexity of a model and to improve the learning process. This and the next slide indicate the algorithms under each category. I would let you explore this further. You can look at the algorithms within the borderline for the unsupervised category. The choice of the algorithm is decided primarily based on the type of dataset and on the problem statement. There may be more than one algorithm that fits your need, and in such cases, further evaluation should be done for the right fitment, accuracy, maintainability, and so on. While this sounds so interesting, we must know a few basics that will ensure in successful delivery of a machine learning model. We all know that pharmacovigilance is a highly regulated function. While health authorities support on embracing digital technologies, the results from the machine learning model should be explainable. This means it must remain fully compliant from audits and inspections standpoint. One way to assure this is to have a strong collaboration amongst the regulatory authorities, the pharma company, and the technology partners. Next one is about coexistence. It may not be fully correct to assume that a machine learning or an AI model will fully remove the need of human personnel. There may be situations where humans and machines can coexist. For example, in the case processing flow, the existence of an AI automation program and the case processors is inevitable. The automation program can do all the data entry activities, and the quality check is still left to the human experts. This adds to the benefit in terms of both productivity gain and quality of the case processing. Training data. Quality of the training data is highly important. The data should be wide ranging and a good representation of the real data. Otherwise, the model may not work when put in production. Thank you.